Hey, now all you gotta believe in.
The man, Owen Llewellyn. He always interrupts me at the worst time. Daddy, I was about to spit some fire rap verses and you stopped me. Listen, no, I'm not going to be late. First and foremost, I'm in the brand new Mazda CX-30, so I'm gonna have a nice and smooth ride to get there. Plus, this year, Banter's on a Tuesday. There's plenty of time. Yes, I know. Look, I'm fully dressed and ready to go. Daddy, listen, I need to go now because I'm going to decide if I'm going to be a or not today. As if I have a choice.
Oh, hey everyone! Oh, hey everyone, my name is Chucky Bartolo and welcome to the finale of the X Banter, the show that was the weekly after show where we discussed everything you loved, hated, and might have missed about the lizard people's interaction with human beings here in Malta. Guys, it has been one hell of a ride and I am so sad that it's come to an end, but first and foremost, let us start by saying, spoiler alert, congratulations Destiny Chucaniere. She is the winner and I cannot wait to see what she does at Eurovision, but before we get to all of that, let us have today's episode rundown. Michaela Pach had to do the Luca Zoppardi dress hold as she went down the stairs. And of course she sang Shallow again.
Or do you need more?
Is there some kind of record on the X Factor she's trying to break, like the number of times you can sing the same song over and over and over? The opening number must have had an incredible exposure budget because the number of dancers who they got and then had to pay with exposure, which is how artists eat, live and breathe nowadays, it's absolutely incredible. Also, how is Ali/Lise, never sure which one, still involved in Eurovision somehow? That is longevity. As you might have been able to tell from the intro, this happened.
I hear the ticking of the clock.
Just pull the mic away. Why is it like, was she so... Oh. We all know how I get excited about the first notes of many songs, and this week...
If you don't wanna see me.
For an actual episode rundown, this week was slightly confusing if you're just tuning in, but here's what happened. First, every single finalist sang an original song.
I see you running, you won't get far.
And then every single finalist had a celebrity guest duet. There was an elimination and then every act had to do a Maltese song. And then another elimination and the final two would go head to head with the fan favorite song from the entire season. Then a winner would be announced. Hey.
Destiny!
But to end this year's rundowns for the X Factor Malta Season 2, I think we should mention that my highlight for this episode and a very amazing moment, probably for the entire season, was Ira Losco being absolutely shocked at the number of people who were singing along to a song she released all the way back in 2001. Feista Bailey. She looks so... Oh my god, it's so cute. I just wanted to hug her. She was so shocked and so happy that everyone... Like, she literally turned to Howie and whispered, I can't believe it. Okay, I lied. I am actually going to end this year's episode rundown by pointing out the speed at which Ben Camille came power walking from backstage. As soon as he saw two people hugging and he knew he could get involved in it, he was like... Pew, pew, pew. Because of course, why would we not end with Ben Camille hugging? That's what the rundown is all about.
Goodbye, my love.
That is it for this week's episode rundown, and that also means this year's episode rundown. Now let's dive into all the vocal tea that you came for. And this week, since there's only 4 contestants, we're just gonna run by them one by one. But before we do that, I do need to give a quick nod to how amazing every single person looked this evening. A special shout out goes to the incredible dress created for Alexandra Alden by Luca Zoppardi, which featured all the names of women murdered by their partners in Malta. An absolutely shocking situation and an incredible statement by her team, and Luke and his team. If you've got a platform, use it. I fully support this message. The caption under all his Instagram post was "not a passion crime," and that is 100% true, and I cannot support them and their work enough. So first up we had Kyle, and for his original song, he started with the opening line, "I'm in the bottom again."
In the bottom once again. You
What's the point of doing that? We get it, it's a Sam Smith number. I will be honest, he looked very good this evening. Some of his low notes sounded extremely nice.
I'm about it deadly.
But all in all, maybe it's a bit shady. All I kept thinking was, imagine if Bloodline was here. And then for his duet, this happened. Firstly, I kind of knew he was going to be with Michaela, and as soon as I heard the first dun, I was like, how is this bitch doing Shadow again? How is it possible? I'll be honest, that entire duet was so weird because he was just doing harmonies for her. That's all he was there. It was his final, and it turned into Michaela, who has a stunning voice, mind you, but it literally turned into a Michaela moment.
For change, and in the bad times I fear myself.
Oh, she's doing this part so he can.
I'm at the deep end, watch as I dive in. I'll never make the ground.
Oh, okay, and now he's gonna.
Pass through the surface where they can hurt us. We're far from the shallow now.
Oh, okay. So she had the first part, and he'll do the whoa. Oh, but now she changed the harmony and the melody so that he'll be able to. No? We're just gonna. Okay. I mean, when they do it together, you kind of realize why. But still, that was uncomfortable. That was not fair. Unfortunately, that was the end of the road. I'll be honest, not surprising, especially given the talent of the top 3. Bringing us to the 3rd place, sorry for spoilers, whatever, you should have watched it, we have Faith. And girls, if you are watching this, you need to make an album as a group ASAP. Their original song was basically just a cover of Boss by Fifth Harmony. But who cares? It's a show full of covers. One more cover isn't gonna be noticed. These songs were literally put together in like 5 seconds, like a Christmas play, and they were like, okay, everyone can write a song and then perform. You know, it was one of those. So realistically, if they sound like a cover, as long as they sound good, who cares? And then we had their duet with Owen Llewellyn, and that was everything.
If you wanna believe that anything can stop me, he's the man. Owen Llewellyn.
Yeah, gotta have faith in the journey without knowing where it would take us. Trust in our guts and follow our dreams. Faith is the one thing that makes us real, and it separates us from the liars and fakers. Cause they keep on trying to hold us down, but we won't let nobody move us or break us.
You know they were holding their own when he was performing at 100%, which is what you want from a guest. He always gives it his all, and they didn't feel like they were being left out, which is very good.
Don't show up.
Don't you dare.
Don't come out.
Stay back there.
Don't stop caring about me now.
About me now.
Walk away. You know how.
Yeah, you do.
Don't stop caring about me now.
A few of them are also teetering on the rap train. Absolutely dive headfirst. When you release an album, make sure there's a couple of tracks where some of the girls themselves rap, not just guest rappers. Come on.
Couple
Increase the crowd.
5, we doing it loud, doing it big for the crowd in the show.
Not to be shady, I just find it very weird that neither Owen nor Michaela in a whole year since they won the X Factor have released a single song apart from like Chameleon, which was for the Eurovision anyway. I think it's an absolutely crazy thing that they both have such talent. They had such a huge wave of support, and they've waited till another year when there's a new reigning and a new second place to take over from them, and they still haven't released anything. Girls, learn from this PR disaster and make sure you have at least one single out by summer, because everyone will be blasting it on the radios. And and use this like wave of fans and PR that you have now while it's still there. And since they did make it to third place, they also got to sing a Maltese song, and I thought their song was extremely cleverly done. They kind of sang a Black Eyed Peas song when Freddie Portelli used to do the vocals for them. Then we have Justine, who came out swinging, firstly with those claws, secondly with everything she's got. Her original song was definitely the only one that if they spent some time in the studio tweaking, maybe fixed a few lyrics, just like nah, remove those and change it.
Don't say scummy, it's so deep, saint or sinner.
I think her song is the only one that could get good radio play because she sounded good and the melody was nice. The duet, however, was a little bit uncomfortable. Not like Kyle and Michaela singing his entire song, but rather it was just many things went wrong. There was this awkward lyrical slip up.
How long I have waited, and I was gonna tell you tonight.
Also, when she introduced Louisa, she instantly had to sing right after.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome the amazing Louisa Johnson! So now, I always come by.
Ladies and gentlemen, Louisa. It's just give her a break, especially when you're introducing them and your final introduction is on the 8th, just before the chorus hits. They should come out singing. Otherwise, it was just this awkward like passeggiata that Louisa had to go on while Justine kept on singing, and she was like, oh, I'm coming out now. But apart from that, bless, her Maltese song was so good. Number one, she sounded a lot more comfortable in Maltese. She looked a lot more confident. And most importantly, she took my advice from the Banter episode 6 or 7, where I said that the only way you're allowed to sing La Harbidwi is if you moan your way through it. I'm gonna stop that before it gets any more inappropriate, but you know what I mean. I'm going to sing La Harbidwi Fuitilasel. The only version you're allowed to do now is the Ira Roscoe version. Fejtinaj wara kull ġiex sekondi. And bless, Justine. And when it came to her performing her top 2 songs, she threw caution to the wind. We got a glimpse back at old school Justine doing lots of these.
Take me out, and all I wanted,
with 160% from the very beginning, but who cares? She was excited, nervous, just having a blast, and she gave it her all, and I will 100% forgive her for giving way more than 100% from the very first second. She was just in the moment. And alas, as the thumbnail of the video announcing the winner will let you know, she definitely did not win. That's pretty shady, like they could have changed the thumbnail. Anyway, I'm sorry, I can't get over it. Who does that? Pull the mic away. Anyway, if you have been living under a rock, you are about to be shook by the news that Destiny Chucaniere is our winner.
Destiny!
Her reaction to the announcement was so sweet and so genuine. I'm so happy for her. I've met her a couple of times. She's always been so sweet and so down to earth. Her talent is undeniable. But let's discuss the episode. First and foremost, that original song. If that is the song she sends to Eurovision, I will actually start a protest because no, just absolutely. I know, I have a clip that can summarize how I feel about that. No. But thank God they got the original song out of the way first, because then we had this incredible duet. And Amelia enjoying Destiny as a performer made me enjoy Destiny as a performer even more and reminded me why we love her, because Amelia was shook on stage just listening to Destiny. And at least twice I literally gave up and just went, "F me up, Destiny. Jeez." And just when I thought I had had enough like heart palpitations from Destiny, the first 3 notes of her Maltese song started, and I literally texted everyone saying there is no f***ing way that this girl is doing Feestdag Beatly. My heart cannot handle that. Oh my god. Now look, I'm not gonna keep repeating what I've said about Destiny over and over again. Also, excitement sometimes leads to pulling a few notes and kind of like do this. I'm really scaring my pet rats. But it happens a bit, and sometimes we go a bit sharp. I don't care. She owns a stage. She sounds so good. She is going to get the training. She's gonna have a song literally written for her voice. I absolutely am making it 100% clear. In no space where I am around, physically visible on I don't give a shit. I do not want to see a single comment about Destiny's nationality. She is Maltese. She is proud to be Maltese. We absolutely love her, and she is a star. And just watching her win brings me joy. I must admit, I hate the fact that her victory is slightly marred by a lot of conspiracy theories and stuff like that. And I don't mean I hate that people are bringing it up. I bring it up myself all the time, lizard people and stuff. I genuinely think it's something that did kind of happen. To casually mention, Destiny will be taking part this year, so I feel very bad for the other contestants. I just hate that it happened to her by production of the show, by whoever was pulling the strings in the background, the lizard, the snake, whatever you want to call it. It's just so unfair that she's so talented, and her talent is more than enough to carry her to her success. I never doubted her talent for 1 second, and I cannot wait to see what she does on Eurovision. I just really feel bad that this show has somehow painted even the slightest shade of negativity onto this beautiful, talented, incredible scene. Before you go, I would love it if you could take a second to flood the comment section with your favorite Banter moments from throughout the entire season. It will be a nice wave of nostalgia I get to read over every single time. I miss doing this, and I miss shouting at all of you. My name has been Chucky Bartolo. As a reminder, I am shady 365 days a year, so make sure you follow all my social media to keep up with my #snake antics. I will miss you all greatly until our next big adventure for whatever we're gonna be bantering about. Thank you once again to Gazanza Meat for sponsoring this video, and I will see you all very soon. Mwah. I could really use one of Ben Cummins' hugs right now. Oh, I know, you're sad to leave and don't want to close because then it means it's officially over. But I have to go, I'm a busy bitch, I'm sorry. Bye!